The best hair in the business down at the Dirty F. Coach Cadutti's back.
What's up, brother?
I love that name. I brag about it sometimes. I see it. I'm like, Dirty F. That's got to be like the best name I've ever seen.
Yeah, sometimes you have to. I fight. I fight the good fight sometimes, but you know.
Well, some people are like, what does Dirty F mean? I'm like, well, use your imagination. And then their imagination goes this way. But I'm like, oh,
Well, and the crazy part is, I even. Uh, the crazy part is, I even like presented it on public, like social media, what it meant, and you know, there's always those 5 or 6 people that they don't like it, but you know, I put a poll out of all of our parents, you know, who likes it, and I think I got like 400 something results back, and like 15 said they hated it. Everybody else loves it. You know,
yeah. So you got to keep it.
Yeah, the problem is those 15 are always the loud ones.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot politics. We got to be the loudest.
You know it, brother.
Oh, especially up in Illinois. I know. I don't, I know. So you guys had an undefeated season, I think, this year, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, regular season undefeated, lost in the second round. We'll chalk it up to bad coaching.
Oh, no, I can't blame you.
Oh, I do. I have to, man. I mean, so here's one for you. So we were uh, we were trailing. Okay, so get this. So the season starts. I don't know if we're gonna be very good. Like I don't know. I know we got some talent, but we're not like super talented. The teams we play are way more talented than us. And so we go in first game. We go 3-and-out. All right, and the 3-and-out are first play. We run quarterback sneak for 4 yards.
Awesome.
Great way to start the season. Second play, we check the play at the line. We kill the play at the line. One of the O linemen doesn't hear it, goes the other way. Linebacker comes through. I mean, everything else is blocked perfectly, and wham! All right, so no gain. Then we run a jet sweep next play, and our guard trips getting out, and safety makes a play for like a -1, right?
Yeah.
So we go to punt the ball. We go to punt it, hits the punter in the hands, shoots straight up and backwards, and we get a safety.
Shit.
We're down 2-0. That was the only time we were trailing all year.
Oh, wow.
It was for 1 minute and 14 seconds.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome.
So yeah, they got the ball back, didn't score. We got the ball back and proceeded to put like 64 on.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we started going the right way and not tripping.
You didn't have the two guards pull and hit each other or anything after that?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it was, and so we played week 7, week 6, week 7, played a team. We were sitting in, no lie, man, we sat in the, what were we doing? We were sitting in, we went for 2, we didn't get it. They get the ball, they get the ball, they march it down, they go for PAT, we kick it, and then we were tied. And that was one of the few times we were actually ever tied.
Wow.
But it was a good year, man. It really was. It turned out really, really well. Kids played hard, man. I think we ran for like 5,000 yards. It was stupid. I think we threw for 2,500. We averaged like 600 yards a game, or so 630 or something like that. It was crazy. It was a good year. It was fun. It was one of those years you just every week you go, is it gonna end?
Yeah, like when's the shoe gonna drop?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're like, it's gonna end. Something's gonna give.
Right. That happened to us too.
You know, and I think that was my worry was, you know, are we going to, is something gonna happen? Like, are we gonna lose out on this? Whatever.
Well, that's also, I remember talking to you, you kind of said that to me, like you're not sure what the season was going to hold for you guys. And then I think I saw it was like 9-0, 10-0, and I go, oh, so he lied to me. They were pretty good.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. I didn't know. Like, I had no clue. You know, I had no clue how good we were going to be. I had no clue how good, you know, dude, the teams we play are unbelievable, bro. They're unbelievable, right? I'm like, Well, boys, I don't know how this just happened, but looking pretty good here.
So why do you think that happened? Just from the kids playing hard and buying in, or kind
Yeah,
of?
man, I'd say the big thing is, for us, it goes back to, for us, it's buy-in, man. Our kids, they don't believe that anybody's gonna beat them. Like there's nothing, like um, there's nothing. They're not gonna get beat. They know it. Ain't no question about it, and that's where they're at with it. And so, um, they're not, dude. They're not worried about it. Nothing. So we go out there, dude, and we physically beat the piss out of everybody, and it's wild, man. I don't know how it works. So it's been pretty wild, man. Like we went, we played, we played a week. So week 10 of the season, bro. No lie. So week 10 of the season, we go out and we play our district rival team that we split. The school that split that started our school, who we had never, who until I got here had not beaten them in any sports.
Oh wow.
And so get this, no lie. And I'll never forget this. We go and we go and we go for the game or whatever. Go live for the game, and it's the second time we played them ever. We beat them last year by like 40, which we probably, and it was, they were way more talented. And this year we walked in and I was like, our kids were taking it personally.
Hmm.
I'll promise you this, man. It was we they didn't touch the ball, and it was 24 to nothing.
Oh wow.
Yep, we get the ball, we score, we kick an onside kick, score, kick an onside kick, score, and I think at halftime it was 62-3.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, it was bad. It was bad, and so, but we seemed to do it to everybody, man. It was wild. Like it's almost like it didn't even matter.
I was
You
gonna
know what I
say,
mean?
I guarantee you weren't trying to run the score up.
Maybe a little bit against them.
Well, rival games go out the window.
They do go out the window when that happens, man. And so that's something we have to look at, and be like, hey, guys, you know. But it was wild, man. It's one of those years, dude. You go through and you're like, dude, our first 12 passes of the year, we threw like 12 passes or something like that in the first two games for 6 touchdowns.
Wow.
Play action, dudes are so open, it's not even funny. It's like, I don't even know how. But it was fun, man. It was a great year. I really enjoyed it. I think the kids, we go through. In the second round, we end up playing a team who we beat the year before in the second round. And man, I'll be honest with you. I'll be brutally honest with you. I don't remember. I just remember, man, we walled in that game, and it was like, how in the world are we like? So okay, here's another way you win games. All right. So my philosophy this year and the year before was this: stay ahead of the chains. Don't get down. Don't get more. Don't get anything less than second and 10. All
Hmm.
right. So we won that one. So we had seven negative plays in 13 games. That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. And those negative plays were we tripped, we missed something, whatever. Right. So you had 7 in 13 games. The next thing you do is no turnovers. Right.
Right.
No turnovers. We were plus 41 on the year.
Oh wow. Shit.
We had 2 turnovers all year. Two.
That's awesome.
And it was wild. And then, um, and then the last thing we look at, try to make it is we want to control the ball in the first quarter. Like the rest of the game, I don't really care about, but I want the first quarter.
Right.
The average play drive number in our season this year on the first drive was 15 plays. That was the average.
Oh wow. That's the offense's dream.
Yeah, and so philosophy for us was, man, we don't like. I don't want to defer. I want the
Right.
ball because I don't want to play catch up, even if they score. And so the other thing is, I want to keep that offense on the sideline, looking at our offense and be like, okay, because we convert for a fourth down team. We go for a fourth down pretty much every time,
Yeah.
and so we go for pretty much on fourth down every time. So, anyways, make a long story short, We converted 17 fourth downs on the first drive of the season this year.
That's awesome. I love it.
It was a good year, man. It really was. It was a good year. We are moving up to 6A now, which freaking sucks.
Is it because you won they did that?
Nope. State of Texas doesn't care, man. It's about purely about population. So we're the
Okay.
fastest growing school in the state of Texas. And so, like, I took this job 3 years ago. There were 1,600 kids. We're going to open with 3,500.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh. And so I'm going to have about 400 kids in the football program this year.
Oh my God. You want to send them up this way? Shit.
It's crazy. Now, don't get it twisted. They're not a bunch of athletes. They're just kids. But I mean, it's every coach's dream, man. You want jerseys on kids. You want kids
Yeah.
and pads. You want to have to buy more stuff, and that's kind of our goal, man. Like, and that's our whole purpose. So
Yeah, because a school up here that I'm friends with the head coach, he just left, but he got the program where it was like 225 come out for football. And up here in Illinois, that's a lot. I'm like,
yeah,
he's like, well, how's your numbers? I'm like, oh, we're looking at 80 to 100 if we're very, very lucky. He goes, I got 225. I go, your problems are not my problems. Like, I don't want to.
You left.
He ended up leaving to go to a Catholic school that he had coached at. And I think they matched his teaching salary just to coach and stuff. Like, awesome for him. But
Really?
and like director of recruiting.
I'd leave too.
Oh yeah, I mean, once I heard that, I didn't know if it was true. I got to still talk to him about it. He won't tell me. But once I heard that,
I don't blame him.
no, he was at a school here that has 3,000 kids, that has the resources. They're building $1 million homes. They have the resources to win. He got it turned around. They went to the Final Four 2 years in a row, and then he's getting 200 and some kids out for football. But he's like, yeah, I don't have enough helmets. I don't have shoulder pads. I have to have a freshman C team and a sophomore B team. And I go, your problems are not my problems.
I have his problems. Man,
Well, the problem,
though, man, I really do. I think it's great.
but like his problem was, well, we can't find people to play. Like nobody has a freshman C team. Nobody has this. So we got to like rotate. And I said, again, I know it's a problem, but that's a good problem.
We
figure it out.
Dude, I find random games wherever I can find them.
Oh yeah, like our freshman team played their freshman C team. We were like, well, I mean, don't like we'll figure it out. We'll help you out, but
yeah, we're in the same boat, man. We got, I've got 180 freshmen coming in.
Jesus.
Yeah, so you got to figure out. I mean, yeah, it's different, and not every school down here is like that, man. It changes from school to school. We're lucky, man. We really are, dude. It's a blessed place, and all that good stuff. But the coaches that I've surrounded myself with are they're rock stars. And the kids want to play for them, and that's
right.
a huge deal.
I was gonna say, I think your different way of thinking and the coach's different way of thinking probably helped the kids out. Like I saw the hype video you guys posted, and I'm watching. I go, this is awesome. Like you're gonna do.
We just did that this week.
Oh yeah, I loved it,
bro. That guy killed it, man. He killed.
That was awesome.
Yeah, he did it for free too, man.
Oh okay.
Yeah,
wow.
He came in. No lie, he came. He was doing a game, like a random game, and he showed up in a random game this past fall, and that was some of the footage he used. But he was doing it for somebody else's team, and then he came in one day. He's like, "Hey man, just let me do da 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 da." Cool, and here we are. Yeah, that was a good video, man. He was like, and the whole idea was really neat. He came, and he's like, "Hey, I want the world to see what Fulshear is about, man. Because I want people to see what you're doing. One, he goes, because people are going to click it because it's you and what you guys do. He goes, but I want people to see the behind the scenes, like that y'all are like good dudes, like you care about the kids love playing for you. And he's like, I just, yeah. And so, the reputation I have is I'm kind of a cocky, arrogant asshole. It is what it is. But when I got here, it was kind of like that's what these kids needed, and I'm confident in what I do, and I'm confident in what we're doing. And so, but he's like, I want people to see it. I want people to see that side. And I was like, you know what, though? I respect that. And so he came in, showed it, and, that video has actually, man, resonated with my administration. Like my upper administration, like, hey, coach, this was awesome. This is what it's about. But that's the thing, right? But at the same time, I'm doing the interview with no sleeves on.
But that's awesome.
Because I walk right off the field.
Yeah.
Walk right off the field, and he's like, no, keep it. Like, that's what you do. That's what you do. So, okay, man. That's it. I'm good. I'm game.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, but it's us. It's us. It's our kids. It's my coaching staff. We are. Um, we're degenerates, man. Like this year's motto is Degeneration F, dude. Degeneration F.
I Can you send me a shirt that says that on it, and I'll wear it at practice?
Hang on. I'm gonna show you something. Hang on. Let me go in the office. I'm gonna show you. All right, here we go. You ready? Here's the
Great.
logo.
Oh, I love it. That's awesome.
Yeah, boy. Hang on. Let me show you this. So, when you get your Nike pullovers.
Oh, you got the swag.
Yeah, boy. I take
Look at
care of my people. You have to take care of your people, man. At the end of the day, you don't make enough money. I don't care if you're
no.
in Texas, Illinois, Pennsylvania, don't matter. You don't make enough money. And if your day to day isn't fun and you're not getting taken care of, then you're gonna be miserable, man. I'd be miserable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
Yeah.
not. To me, it's not fun to not be taken care of, right? And so I'm not like don't get it twisted. I'm not perfect by any means, but I'm gonna make sure these guys feel like they're special.
Right.
That's my goal. I want them to feel like these dudes are special, and so that's what we're doing.
I'm gonna send that clip to our head coach and be like, "You see this? You see what's going on here?" Like,
I like it, but the problem is you need to because people need to see like you don't always have to do what everybody else does. Like
well, that's
that's
what I
my
respect
theory.
about you. I think. Well, the
What's
last time we
that?
talked, that's what I respected about you. The last time we talked, how different you were thinking, and you were like, "Why not? Why not think this way?" At the clinic I watched you at, the way you were talking, the way you did it, I'm like, he's walking up down the aisles, he's poking to people, like, "Hey, what about you? What about you? What do you think?" Just the way you were doing it was so much different.
Well, and I think the other thing is, for me, it's like I had this conversation. Like we had the Dave Campbell's Texas football. It's like a media guide, right?
Yeah,
And it's like this huge. It's like Athlon Sports for Texas football.
yeah,
And in the interview, I put in there and I put in there like, hey, how do you feel like you should be? Well, most people are going to give you that fluffy bullcrap answer. But for me, I'm going to give you the truth. Like, if I think we're going to suck, I'm going to be like, hey, we got a lot to work on. It's going to be an uphill battle. Da 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 da. If I think we're going to be good, I'll be like, hey, man, we're going to be
hmm
pretty good. It's got to be on us. And so, in my, in my quote, it was like, yeah, we should win another district title.
right, right.
And like, I get razzed about that. Like, oh, that's cocky. I'm like, no, dude, we're good. Like, we're gonna be good. And if we're not, that's on me. Like, it's my fault. Like, I own it. It's not these kids' fault. It's my fault.
hmm
And that's my theory. I think that's kind of the, like I don't want to do it the way everybody else does it. I want to do it the way we want to do it.
Right.
And I don't. I guess at the end of the day, I think it's funny that we sit there and we talk about, we talk about being in this like, like people ask questions, but well, we need to be politically correct. And these are the same people that get mad about this cancel culture, but at the same time, they don't want to offend anybody and they don't want to look bad and they don't want to. I'm like, who cares, man? Somebody asks you a question, be honest. How you guys gonna be this year? Yeah, I think we should be pretty damn good. How you gonna be this year? We're gonna suck.
hmm
Like, hey, what do you think of the team you're playing? They're not very well coached. Like,
Right.
I'm gonna be honest, and I guess where I struggle is why do people feel the need to fluff it?
Well, that's politics. You see, they want to fluff it, and it kind of trickled. COVID too. COVID kind of wanted to fluff shit.
Well, but again, you're fluffing an answer to a question, but then you get mad at a kid when you know a kid hey, are you guys can you do this? Yes. You're sitting there freaking asking the kid to be politically correct, or you're going to ask a
Mhm.
kid the same question, and you expect him to give you the honest truth, but you're not giving it in your own interview. Like I don't know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
again, I'm brash, and that's what people are going to tell me. Like, oh, well, you're just brash, and you're but it's not just me. Like, I tell my coaches all the time. I was like, guys, if you guys are a reflection of me, and if you don't want to be, if you don't want to be like if you don't want to be known to be like that guy, or you don't want, if you feel like maybe like you don't want a reputation, then you don't need to work here. Like, and I get it. Like, I respect it. There's nothing personal, But at the end of the day, it's like, my coach is like, man, I get asked all the time what it's like working for you, and I tell them, and they all say the same thing. It's great. I
Hmm.
gotta take care of my people, bro. We don't work on Saturdays.
Awesome.
Sundays, I make everybody get out of here by 5, and we don't start till 1. Now I'm in here doing my thing, right?
Yeah.
But you know, there's no reason for you to sit there and over and over and over, like, beat your head against the wall because that's what everybody else does. Like, we
Yeah.
don't watch film after practice. I'm like, guys, go home. Watch it on your phone. Like, I'll upload it. You guys watch it. Whatever, right? And like, we don't. You know, it's just the practices don't last more than 2 hours. I do all these, like, but it goes back to, I'm gonna take care of my people, right? Like,
Right.
hey, you need to go home. Like, hey, coach, my daughter's got a recital. Okay, go. What you? Hey, listen. I'm glad you told me. Get the hell out of here. I'll be pissed if you stay. You
Right.
know, hey, coach, I ain't got nobody watch my kid. Then bring their ass to practice. Like, I don't care. My kids run around the field like insects. You know. And so, like, and that's why if you look at my board, like, it's just a cluster of crap back there because the kids are in here writing stuff down, and
Right.
like, I finally got it somewhat clean, man. But I had a bike in here a minute ago, a scooter. I had like 3 McDonald's bags. Let's see here, what else? Got some drawings of some sweet plays that they drew for me,
Yeah.
before
And it's
taking
still
down the field.
Christmas.
But that's I mean, that's what makes it fun. It makes it fun to have that opportunity for people to, feel like they belong to something.
Right.
You
We're
know,
inching that way. Like, no Saturdays. Sundays is up to you. If you as a coach want to talk to the OC or whatever, that's on you guys. He's not going to sit there and say you have to. As long as you have your shit together when you walk in Monday, he don't care because he's
yeah,
got 4 kids.
I make my guys meet on Sunday because during that time is when we kind of get everything kind of figured out.
Yeah.
Because we don't meet in the morning or anything like that. But the other thing is, for me, that's also when we bond, bro. Like, we eat
Hmm.
dinner together every Sunday, 5 o'clock. We get food brought, and it is a breaking of the bread, right? It's that moment of, hey, let's all break bread together, and let's bullshit, hang out, talk, be humans, watch football.
Yeah.
The Eagles games are always on, baby. The Eagles games are always on. In fact, I might be taking too much time watching the Eagles games and game planning sometimes.
Well, that's why we don't meet Saturdays because we have college football and I'm watching it. Like, oh wait, what did you say?
Bro, have you seen October 12th, the lineup?
Oh, it's crazy.
Whoa. I told the guys, I was like, listen, I don't know what we're doing. In fact, you know what? I'm looking right now. Since we're on the topic, okay? I'm gonna look right now. What is my schedule next year? I should probably print this. Don't you think?
Maybe. No, I'll
I'm
print
just,
something, misplace it, and then print it again. That's what I do.
dude, I'm the worst about, like, I'm the worst about, oh, I should print that. Oh, I should do this. And then squirrel. All right, October 12th, right?
Yes,
Is that
sir.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, we play Friday, baby. Ha ha! I will be watching.
Oh yeah, for sure. We don't play Saturdays. We actually
You
play.
play
They want us
Saturdays? Oh, see, we play Thursday. We play Friday. We play Saturday. Um,
they want us to schedule one game a year on a Thursday, so we
why?
play two because of the ref shortage. That's what the head ref assigner said. He's like, you guys gotta, everybody in your conference has got to play one Thursday night game.
Yeah, we play it all. We play. We play Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, you name it, dude. Like, so I'm looking right now. I got in this order: Thursday, 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 Friday, Saturday, Friday, 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 and we're one of the lucky ones.
Oh, that sucks. I'd hate to play on. I hate playing on Saturdays.
Saturday games blow, especially the night ones, and this is gonna be a night one.
I feel like you have too much time on your hands, and then like it's not
Yeah,
the
man,
same.
it's like, dude, idle hands of the devil's work, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, I have. So here's one for you. So, like, we couldn't find a week 4 game, non-district game. So I have to play a team out of Fort Worth, which is 4 hours away.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So we are actually meeting halfway somewhere in Austin. to play a game at 2 hours. 2 hours. It's actually 2.5. So we have to meet. Um, and I was like, man, I don't want to play them because they're freaking good. Like dude, my first 4 games this year. Oh, bro, we're playing the number I think we're playing like the number 20 team in the state, number 8 team in the state, and I'm looking at one of our teams that we're playing, and they have I think it's 19 Division I football players with offers.
Oh my God.
It's so wild. I'm like, bro,
That's not even fair.
yeah, it's really not. All right, since I'm here, brother, I got nothing else. Let's go. I'm gonna look it up right now.
That's not fair.
I'm gonna look it up right now. All right, here we go. Let me look at their stuff. Hang on. And they keep getting kids moving in. It's wild.
Of course they do.
Yeah. Um. Let's see here. Oh, they just got their offensive tackle is considered the number 8 offensive lineman in the state. That's nice.
Okay.
They have a corner. I'm literally just going down the Twitter now. Corner just got an offer from Houston.
Okay.
He just moved in, by the way.
Of course he did.
The quarterback is the number 10 or 12 dual threat in the nation.
Okay.
Yep. Don't worry. He last year he threw for 3,400, ran for 600, and had 50 touchdowns.
Chump change. Nothing.
Scrub. Hang on. I'm gonna keep going now.
Keep going.
Oh, brother. One of the kids is a TCU commit. The safety is he's visiting Oklahoma this week as well, but he's only at 26, so he's got time.
Oh yeah, he's not good then.
Yeah. No, he's good. Let's see here. Oh nope, the receiver is a TCU commit. Yes, my bad. He is a TCU commit. Hey, I'm gonna keep going here. Yep. The safety. Let me keep going. I'm just literally going down the thing right now. Literally just going down the thing. Oh, here we go. Who's this one? This kid just got an offer from USC. Their guard. Their guard just got a USC offer. My bad. That's not the tackle. That's the guard.
Top tackle, USC guard. All right.
Absolutely. Don't forget it, man. I'm going to keep going, dude. This is great. This is great. Here's their schedule. I don't even know who they're playing. Ooh, that's going to be brutal. Okay. Wait. The other corner just got his offer from Nebraska.
Oh, Big Ten country. Let's go.
Oh, man. That's what I'm telling you, brother. They have 3 kids in the Texas top 50. I'm just gonna keep going. This is wild, bro. I'm loving this at this point.
And you're playing them.
Oh hell yeah, we are.
Shit.
Can't wait, dude. I can't wait. Just absolutely can't wait. I'm excited. God, I can't believe kids going to TCU. This kid is committed to Baylor. It looks like. He's an ATH. My bad. They have a sophomore safety that's got offered by Houston as well.
So he's not good then.
Yeah, he's terrible. Let's take a look here. It's really interesting to see this. It really is. So hang on, let's do this. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm just going on a tangent now, bro. I love this stuff.
No, go for it.
By the way, 247 Sports, the recruiting thing, my favorite thing in the world. Just every once in a while, I go into the player search. The stuff you find, mind-blowing.
Oh, I know.
Mind-blowing. Okay, so let's go football recruiting. Okay, and then we're going to go player search. Okay. Let's just go 25. So that's seniors this coming year, right?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Nope, that's not what I want. see. I gotta see how they have this thing. I gotta see how they have it in this thing here. How do they have it? R-I. We'll see if I can't get the figure out here. Come on now. Is it 2 words? No, is it? Can't be 2 words. Oh, here we go. It is 2 words. Okay. All right, here we go. Just the senior class. They have a corner who has 13 offers. Hadn't decided yet. Let's take a look. Between Nebraska, TCU, Baylor, Utah, Oregon State, Kansas, Louisiana, Memphis, Texas State, Texas Tech, Vandy. You know.
Oh, yeah. Well,
he's okay.
Whatever.
The receiver's going to TCU. The quarterback's going to Houston. The other corner is committed to Texas Tech. So both corners are D1. The receiver's D1. The quarterback's D1. Okay. That's just the senior class. All right. Now we're going to go to 26. Because, you know, they might be loaded in this class. I don't know. Here we go. Sorry, this is too much fun for me.
Oh, no, keep going.
And this is what people are doing. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is a great one. All right, offensive tackle. He's got 13 offers. Another tackle. He has 3 offers. Other receiver on the other side has 5 offers. The safety has 12 offers. They have a 2 D lineman twins, Robari and Romari.
Okay. Yeah.
They both have 3 offers as well. Yeah, Pitt, Ohio, Tulsa, whatever. That's okay. So that's not bad, right? They're
pretty good.
Okay, so we're gonna go 27. I'll stop after this because I don't want to be a douche.
Oh no! I don't judge.
I'm sure at this point in time, I'm just like whatever. These people blow my mind, bro. It's unbelievable. 27. Oh, they only have 1. ATH.
I'm not good.
I know. They better step it up. Baylor and Houston. Better step it up. But yeah, no, they're freaking dudes, man, and he does a good job. He really does. Their coach does a good job, and but he's got more. I mean, he's got so much talent. But this year we've actually got some ourselves. We've got about 3 or 4 that have some stars now. So hey, that's a move up in life for us.
Yeah, that's more than we do.
In fact, my safety just committed to Air Force.
Awesome. That was like us.
Which is crazy to me because he's got like 12 offers. Like Texas Tech offered him.
Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah. No longer Under Armour.
Nigerian kid who really didn't really want to play football. So. Mm-hmm. But he's like 6'4", 205 pounds, plays free safety, and can run like a wind. So.
Yeah, that was kind of like our second. Oh no, sorry.
What's up?
Oh, I thought you were saying something. Our second round game of the playoffs, this team I used to coach there. He had 2 or 3 Division I kids, and they were going to mess us up. The week before, they got in a brawl at the end of the game, so they reviewed it and suspended those kids, and we were like, oh my God, the stars are lining up. Like, we could get to the 3rd round, and we turned the ball over 6-7 times. Our best player tore his 2nd ACL the 1st round. Like, he tore his ACL as a freshman in basketball. We get to the 1st round. He tries to do this weird thing, plants really hard, tries to do this stupid-ass spin move.
Oh.
And
poor kid.
And tore it. He tore his other ACL. So we didn't have our real best player, and we turned the ball over 6-7 times, lose by like 10. They didn't throw a pass the whole second half. They just ran.
They didn't have to.
No, the kid only had like 300 yards rushing. And I called him Stubby because he was like 5 foot and just really low to the ground and could cut and move. And I used to coach there, and they're a huddle team. Well, in the first quarter, they get the ball first. He's going no huddle. So I'm yelling to the defensive coordinator, like, it's going left, it's going right, because he hadn't changed nothing since I left. So I'm yelling it. And we stop them from scoring, and then they go back to huddle. I think he could hear me yelling. I was like, I don't know what it is, but it is a run. I don't know what run, but it's going this way.
Do you guys have that problem? Do you guys have problem people stealing signals and stuff out there?
A little bit, a little bit. Like the guys in the box might try to do it if it's on YouTube. They see your signs and stuff
Yeah,
like
so
that.
like everything here gets streamed
Yeah,
or gets videoed on TV, and dude, you'd be amazed. Like I had a guy we played who I love, we respect. We're not playing him anymore, but he had a whole sheet and he knew every one of our signals. I'm talking, he knew every freaking signal. I was like, dang, dude, that's him. He's like, yeah, we get on NFHS or we get on Huddle TV and we just record it. I'm like, well, I'm not mad about it.
no, we don't have the time to try to steal signs. Like if that was just a situation where I knew it, so I just looking, I'm yelling to the DC what it is. The rest of them, I don't care. I don't have time. I don't. I'll figure out their defense after a while, but after that, it's like now you just got to block them. You got to make the play. I don't care what they're in. I don't.
Well, defensively, I don't think it really helps me. Like if I know their defensive signals, I don't really care. You know,
No, no.
offensively, you know, if you're a defensive coordinator and you know their signals, it helps a lot.
Yeah, we just
You know, and that's why we start. To be honest with you, that's why we started letting our quarterback kill plays at the line because it helped a lot.
yeah.
You
That
know,
we're huddled up when we signal it in, but then sometimes quarterback after the play he jogs over for some reason. So sometimes we just tell him, so we don't even signal it. The
yeah.
only signal we give is like a formation, and that's it. So it was like half and half. So I don't think they really paid attention. And then sometimes I would be the idiot just giving fake signals. I just on my own, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm just giving fake signals, man, because they're staring at us. I really don't care. I'm just going to be the guy."
Well, we've got. I mean, dude, it's we don't huddle, but we're so wordy. We're like West Coast style wordy.
Hmm.
And so, like, I have to signal everything because I don't want to use words. And so we know how to do it. But, dude, it's impressive that people will go online, record. They'll. I'm like, dude, I don't have to be one of those NFL dudes got the big sheet behind. You're like, So we'll see. I mean, but I'll be honest with you. I think it's really, really cool that I think it's cool that people are willing to do that. They respect what you do that much. I think
Yeah,
that's really cool.
yeah. Like we made the playoffs this year for the first time for the school since 2014, and the only thing,
Congratulations.
yeah, and then first road playoff win since 1997. That was the next one.
Yeah.
First home playoff game since 2014. But all we remember is being we were 4-2, playing a team. After the game was over, another coach called our head coach and said, "Hey, we had private schools at our game. There was a private school guy at your game." Because the question was, how'd you go from 2-7? Now you're 4-2. So they wanted to see why.
Uh huh.
And they were trying to find the parents that were disgruntled, and they were trying to talk to them. And this other coach is like, I'm going to the IHSA. I'm going to complain because they're at our games, they're at your games. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of them recruiting during the season, and I'm just done. And I'm like, they're not going to do nothing.
Nah, just be, dude. You guys have that problem here. Like, you guys get a lot of transfers, movers, da 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 da.
It's starting to happen more and more. Our youth program, you have coaches that are involved with those Catholic schools somehow, some way. They don't necessarily work for them, but they've coached a kid that goes there, so they show up and like their shit. And our head coach is like, you need to be promoting our school, not this private school. And then you have another guy that's a trainer, and he's like, well, I train these kids and blah blah, so I wear the stuff. And we're like, but you're coaching our kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you doing? And then the guy that runs it, his son's going to go to a private school, and so the head coach there's a good guy. So I think these guys just go rogue and do it on their own, and
Oh,
that's
it
the
happens a
worst
lot.
part. So we kind of do. We kind of, but we just got a transfer from a private school come in because he's like, I was third string running back. I wasn't going to play, so I'm coming back. Gonna be a junior, and he walks in and he's already gonna be like starting linebacker. We're like, oh my god, like we
Yeah,
win one have one winning season and people are coming.
well, here it's not that big of a deal. Like, you know, here you get it. Like there are certain schools that definitely happens, and for some reason they never get in trouble.
Hmm.
But it's there's a lot of moving around, and I think what frustrates me is when a kid will post, "Oh, I'm going to be spending my senior year at X and X school." I'm like, dude,
I just saw it yesterday. He was going to this, I don't know what state, but he posted something about going to a public high school. Like, I'm going to spend my senior season at this public high school. And I'm like, what? What just happened?
like, why? Well, why would you care? Like, why? Who cares? Like, now, for me, like if that kid lived in that district already and was at a private school and went, okay, cool, man, like I get it. Like, but for me, it's like, got a kid that moved, 15 minutes down the road, and it what, yeah, because you get a better education. No,
No,
but I get it. It's all good. I just feel like if you're gonna do it, you just hold everybody to the same standard, which is really interesting here. So in the state of Texas, some districts are open enrollment,
yeah,
and some
yeah.
aren't. Like we're not, but like some of them are open enrollment, and so those guys can do whatever they want, right? Like, they're not eligible for a year, but they can get them as like freshmen, which happens a lot.
There's some school districts here where it's kind of like a major where like, oh, this high school really does well with communications, and they're in the same district, and so you could be living close to a high school and go to a completely different high school in that same school district just because that school is better with this education. They're gonna
No, yeah, no, I
they're
get
kind of
that.
cracking
But
down
no,
on
like
that.
if you're at a really crappy school, you know, if you're at a crappy school, um, but then all of a sudden, you're at a crappy school and like, your test scores are terrible, or whatever. Then you go to this like really nice school that has great test scores, and okay, cool. Then it goes back to like, do you guys have vouchers there? Are you a voucher state?
I don't think so.
You
I'm
don't.
not smart enough. No,
Okay.
I just know like when you move and go to another school, it's 90 days, 100 days you can't play sports. I think.
Yeah, it's a 365 here.
Oh wow, yeah, no, ours is. I think when you go from private to public, you're good to play right away.
Yeah.
But if it's public to public, it's 90 days or 100 days. If it's within the school year. If you move
Oh,
in the summer, it don't matter.
really?
As long as yeah, as long as you can prove where you're living, they do not care.
I'm telling you, man. There are some things I'm just like, dude, that's a bunch of crap.
Because we had a kid that lived in town. He lived in Las Vegas, and then his mom and dad moved back. I think it was September, and because of that, they said 90 days, so he couldn't play sports till like December, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And like the kid that just came from the private school, all he has to do is prove he lives in town. It's the summer, boom, you're good. If
Yeah, we have to go through like a whole state processing thing. Like it's pretty wild. Like some people get hammered, some people don't. And you never know who's gonna get approved and who's not. That's the crazy stuff for me.
oh yeah, our guys they'll prove it. Like they don't want during COVID they were getting sued by parents to play, and they turned it over to the governor because they're like we don't want to deal with this, and so they have like no backbone when it comes to some things. Some things they will. They'll put their foot down and say this is what we're doing. Then the obvious stuff they don't want any part of
Dude,
it.
the worst is Florida.
Is it?
The worst. The worst is Florida. Yeah,
See, I
that's
thought
free
that'd
for
be
all,
good.
dude. You can play. You can transfer from school to school in the middle of the season.
I think California is like that too. I think they can do that.
I don't know. I know Florida is. I had a couple coaches talk to me about it. I was like, dude, what? And they're like, oh yeah, we can. We can. If he wants to play basketball at one school, football at another, and track at another, and nobody cares.
That's so dumb. It's so stupid.
It is stupid. Well, at that point in time, it's just. But I mean, if everybody can do it, then I guess if anybody's a free game, and I guess it's fair. I guess I don't know.
And then the name, image, and likeness is creeping into Illinois. Like that stuff's
Is it?
happening a little bit. Yeah, they kind of approved it in like 2022, but
Now,
it's
do you
like
have to be
quiet.
18? Now, do you have to be 18?
I don't know. Like I said, they quietly put it in, so it wasn't like posted.
I kind of want to know now. NLI high school age. Yeah, because I'm like, not NLI, NIL. I love how they have the same thing, huh? Here we go. Name, image, likeness. State by state regulations.
Mm-hmm.
This is wild, dude. So you guys are permitted, confirmed permitted. Huh. I'm looking here. About each state. So Illinois, this was the beginning of the year. New policy, many basic principles of the state associated, including restrictions on logo and facility usage for gambling, alcohol, tobacco, cannabis, substances, whatever, right? That's it.
And they can't do it during school hours.
It does not apply to high school athletes for y'all.
Hmm.
I guess, like, I'm trying to figure out, uh, I'm trying to figure out, because, like, I guess, do you have to be 18 in some places? Do you not?
You would think so.
Like, I know here you can't, but they keep trying to change it.
Yeah, like in 2022, they said like that's when they first talked about it, and it said something like they can't do anything during school hours. They can't do anything to leave a IHSA event to do it.
To
They
get
can't.
paid or whatever.
Yeah, they can't be having conversations. They can't do anything that's an illegal substance. Um,
That's
they
so
can't wear the
wild.
stuff on campus or something, and I don't
Let's
know. It
take
was
a look
just a
at
bunch of
Florida
stuff.
here. Let's see what Florida is. Like, this is interesting to me. Like, I don't understand this stuff. Florida. Not allowed. Same stuff. Um, so athletes just can't use their school sport, their school, and they can't use any illegal stuff. Basically, that's what it is. And California, same way. But like, you have to be 18.
It doesn't. I don't.
I
I've
mean,
never
that's
heard
my
of
thing. You have
age.
to be 18.
I would think so, but it doesn't say. It just says high school.
Um, Most athletes turn 18 during their senior year. However, the bill would limit underclassmen on top of age. Yeah. So basically, one in Texas, they're saying you gotta be 18. Like when they do it. I don't know. I think it's all crap.
It is
No
because
offense.
we
Your
weren't
high school
we
kid.
weren't we weren't told any of it. We happened to see it. It's not like I said. It was privately like under hush hush of coming out because we follow California and New York. Whatever they do, Illinois follows.
Really?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I figured that out during COVID. Whatever they were doing, we followed. We copied.
California.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
I guess I didn't know you guys were. You guys are that left winged over there.
oh yeah. Well, Chicago, Chicago.
Yeah,
The,
that's. If you go back and look at political standpoints on stuff, it's cities. It's not states. It's just pockets.
yeah, it's if you looked at the voting thing in Illinois, because I grew up in Central Illinois by Champaign. Now Champaign could go either way. When you look at the voting, it's this blue thing up in the top right corner, and then the rest is like red with just little tiny blue, like the whole because Illinois is just cornfields after south of I-80.
Yeah.
Like, and so growing up there and then moving up here, I think completely differently than they all think.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't lean one way or the other. I'm just like common sense thinking, and oh, you want to talk about 2018 moving up here when politics was getting involved with teachers. I'm listening to them do this, and I'm like, that's really what you think? Do you know that there's a life south of I-80? Like there's a whole other life form where we like hardworking blue collar people that work 12 hours a day. Like, do you not know that?
I know, right?
You got a shout out from Schiffman.
Tell Shiffy, hey Shift, you should get on here too. We'll bull crap. I know you're not doing anything this summer.
He just has to watch his kid.
I know. Congratulations.
Yeah, my wife wants to buy a house.
What's that?
My wife wants to buy a house.
Ugh. I'm trying to sell mine and go live in an RV.
Well, we rent, and she wants to buy a house, and I'm like, can we wait a little bit? I want to see what happens in November before anything happens.
I'll be honest with you, man. Like I can't. The taxes, like even here, my house has doubled in value in 3 years, so my taxes have doubled.
Oh yeah,
And then so not only do I have state taxes, I have what they're called MUD taxes, municipal utility districts. Basically,
okay,
you pay for the Basically, when a developer comes into Texas and they build like a neighborhood or master plan community, the infrastructure is built into a loan, right? And the people that pay that loan are the freaking people that live there, and they pay a MUD tax. And it's like a 30-year MUD, right? So between those two, I paid $26,000 last year.
that's stupid.
It is stupid.
Why should you pay for that?
Yeah, it's stupid. I know. Oh, not to mention my HOA and God knows what else.
Well, that's why when she wants to buy a house, I'm like, I want to look at taxes because like we rent where we live.
Up there, y'all get hammered. But so you get hammered with income tax too, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like I look at my paychecks, I'm like, oh yeah, especially stipends. You're like, you're supposed to get this, and you look at it and you go, what the hell's this?
Really? Is it that bad?
Oh my god, the income, the state tax,
Really? Yeah.
stuff I don't even know what I pay for. Like that comes out, I'm like, what's this for? What's this for?
Yeah. We don't have income tax here. We don't have state income tax here, which is nice.
That's awesome.
It is nice.
No, yeah, we follow California, and then we have it. So that again, not political, but I remember when 2016 happened, I wasn't paying as much taxes. I do remember that. That's what I remember.
I know, isn't that crazy? I know, brother. I know.
Well, because
Man,
you saw when you came up.
I got a meeting I have to get to here in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, because I was going to say, well, when you came up here to do the clinic, the houses around there, you're like, what the fuck?
Oh, bro. Yeah, because I always when I go to these clinics, I go look up. I go look. I get on like Zillow or something. Dude, I was in San Francisco doing, and I was like, y'all are paying what for what?
Oh no, like our OC is friends with Jimmy G because he went to Arlington Heights up here, so he goes out to the games. Even Jimmy G, with all that money, was like, this is ridiculous. With all the millions, he's like, this is stupid.
Oh, dude, why do you think some of these why do you think that some of these athletes want to get traded to Florida or Texas? There's no income tax.
Yeah,
There's no state income tax. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's why I'm afraid to buy a house. The market and then the taxes. I'm like,
I tell people all the time. I said you can always refinance. You can always refinance interest rates, but you can't refinance a house price. So
no.
if you can find but I don't think they're going down anytime soon. Sadly.
A coach we work with does real estate, and he was telling me in the early spring, he's like, we're hoping that it kind of the commercial one's not coming down. That's selling left and right. The housing one, he was like, it might come down like 2%. It came down like 0.5. So he was like, if you're going to do it now.
Yeah, because it's going to keep going.
Yeah, he said maybe November it will drop, maybe January, but we can't. Like he's like, commercial's good. He's like, commercial buildings good. Housing, I can't tell you.
And it all depends, I think, where you're at too. But it's crazy because the cost of living, man. And it goes back to it doesn't matter. It's all a wash, man. If I go sell my house for the double the price I bought it for, I'm gonna have to go buy another house for double the price it was worth.
My parents live in a small town. This is the last thing I say. It's sickening, the comparison. In Central Illinois, where they live, I think they paid $800 last year in taxes. I think that's what they said. I think it went up to 1,000, and they freaked out. They were like, "What?"
Well, and the thing is, here you get real estate taxes, but I don't have state income tax, I don't have property tax, so they're getting their money.
Yeah.
Somewhere they're getting their money.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I wouldn't change living here. I'm happy. I like this area. I like Houston. I'm minus the 180-degree heat all the time every day. But man, it's really not bad. And the cost of living's nice, man. The gas is cheap. There's always something to do. Plus, I hate the cold, bro. I'll never go back. Dude,
I hate the heat though. It was 95 last week, and I was freaking out.
Bro, I will take the heat any day over the bull crap that we get. Dude, snow. Oh, I don't miss that crap. It's cool to look out the window and see it, and then you're like, okay, now I want to drive somewhere and I want to do it. And I don't want to get dressed because I don't want to put on 13 layers of clothes because I'm such a pansy ass now. I remember playing in Canada with no sleeves on. I didn't give a crap. It was like 12 degrees, whatever, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, now it's 50. I'm like, this sucks.
Hey, it was like 72, and I was loving it. I was like, yes, I'm loving it.
The heat index was like 121 2 days ago here.
No, thanks. Nope.
It was hot. It was hot. Man,
it's going to be 88 today. I'm like, it's hot.
Yeah, I know, it's 97 today, right now.
You can keep that. No, keep that shit. I don't want that.
What? Bro, it's the life, man. It's the life.
I hate sweating during practice. I love it afterwards. I'm like, oh, it's too fucking hot.
Nah, I can always, dude, I'll strip down to nothing but a sleeveless shirt and shorts and be happy as I can be.
I'm in the bucket hat.
I never seem to get warm when I'm cold.
Oh no, our air conditioner is like 66. I'm like, nope.
Bro, I can't now.
And then the heat.
Yeah.
Then when it's cold, I don't put the heat on until I have to. I'm like, tell my wife, put sweatpants and a hoodie on. She goes, I want the heat. I'm like, nope, we're gonna suck it up.
Yeah, I don't know. I barely turn the heat on here.
Oh no, she hates me in the cold. I got 66 in the winter. I'm like, 66. She goes, what?
Yeah, I don't. Dude, I gotta sleep cold, man. I can't. I don't know how these people can do. Um, I can't, dude. The cold. Nah, I'm not doing that crap. Not doing it.
Well, coach, I appreciate you coming back on here though.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, dude. I really do, man. I get to go to administration meeting now.
Oh, because you're big time.
Yeah, something like that.